Page 66, the sound of silence. 4/4 time, 1 flat in the key signature. We are in the key of D minor. Although I think some of it may sound like it's in the key of F major because it also has 1 flat. It might be going back and forth. We'll see. Depends on what it sounds like. Because the 2 keys sound different. Or I could do it here. I mean, they sound different. So you can kind of go by the sound. Rhythm-wise, it shouldn't be a problem about some 8th notes. So at the beginning, you're just here. And again, I'm just rocking the hand. I'm just passing weight from one finger to this, like walking on the piano and walking on the fingers. When I get to the F's, I lift up. The 5th finger here. Now here, 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 and here. I need these 5 notes. Yeah. Watch these notes. They may not be what you think they are. Then they stick a 2/4 time in there. So you measure 10 as 2/4. The beat is the same. The steady quarter note is just counting to 2 instead of 4. So in measure 9, you're 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1. So that's all. And in measure 11, if you don't want your hand up here, you can do that. Just 4. That's fine. If your hand is small, you can use the fingering in the book. The 3rd finger in the left hand. Watch this because it doesn't sound like it. It's measure 13 here. So there, you watch out on that. I want to add one more beat to the measure, and there isn't one. So this is starting on measure 12. It's here. So measure 14 is again is here. Do that. You can do, they say 4, but I'm up here. Can you reach down with 4th finger? If so, that's fine. That's fine. And hold that down. And there. This is a little awkward in the fingers there. You may have to go slow. Here and then here. You work out that little spot and gradually take out the hesitation. And then down here. And that's really about it all. A few 2/4 measures stuck in there. And over on page 69, it's where is it? Measure 44. You're up here. That's what they want you to do, and if you can do that, okay. Here, that's fine. Otherwise, I suggest just come down with 3/5 again, because then you can do that if that works out better for you. We're going to take advantage of the fact the pedal is helping us out here. I find it a little easier here on that one. Now I'm going kind of fast. You can take it really, really, really slow, but just work it out so the beat is steady all the way through. As far as the articulation goes, you're pretty much connecting everything. That's all. You can't connect repeated notes, but pretend you can. Just connect it. Just play it all legato as best you can. Dynamics, well, they apply to the melody. So this very soft, you're going to keep that throughout for the accompaniment. Very soft. Now melody is partly, and they're telling you in parentheses very soft. Well, they don't need to do that. You should know that one dynamic applies to the melody. You keep everything else in the background in measure 3. So of course the right hand will be very soft. Not the left hand, it's moderately soft. all the time in measure 3 when I'm doing this, I want to hear this. So it's got to be a little louder. Then you come up a little bit to sort of a moderately loud there for measure 7. Then come back down. The left hand stays down, or the right hand, the background stays in the background. It's here. And then you're coming back down to moderately soft. Go back. Up. Go back. Moderately loud. Then moderately soft. Soft. And then moderately soft. And all that time, the right hand is in the background. And when you get to measure 19, you're moderately loud, and now it's the right hand. The left hand is in the background. So you go through and put in the dynamics. Speed, I think about as fast as I'm going. I tend to want to speed this up, and you got to be careful on that. Keep a nice steady beat on it. Then finally, we add the pedal. Well, we want the overtones, really is what it's after. And it's nice to connect the repeated notes because it's kind of choppy the way it is now. And it should be all smooth and connected. It's going to be overlapping pedal. So the hands do their thing first and then the pedal. I would like to hear rests occasionally, but okay. Push the notes down first, then the pedal. And change the pedal so we hear a rest in the right hand. On measure 8, I recommend you change the pedal on the second beat so we hear rest in the right hand. And on measure 10, again, I change it on each beat so I hear rest in the right hand. And if you want to, you don't need to pedal on measure 11. You don't need to pedal the last beat. You don't need to pedal that because you'd smear it. Of course, you could pedal it because the smear doesn't last very long. I'll leave that up to you. So measure 11. And measure 13. Don't pedal that last beat. I think for the rest of the piece, you can pedal it pretty much like they're telling you. Just like on certain measures, when I have a rest in the right hand, I like to hear the pedal. Like on measure 26, I'm going to change it there from going from measure 25 to 26. I'm going to change it so that F is by itself and clean. I clean out all that other sound. Just you have to listen very carefully with the ears. And if it's getting mushy, you don't like the sound, then change the pedal. Do something with the pedal. Leave it out, something. Just listen carefully. You don't want a lot of mushiness in here. It gets kind of loud and exciting, except it's not really it's not really a full sound. This is a person singing a solo with a guitar. Yeah, keep it down a little bit. mean, if you're playing for somebody and you got to turn the pages yourself, you need to do it without messing up the beat. But in this case, it's not that bad because one hand is usually busy and the other hand isn't doing much. So you can use the hand not doing much, and the pedal helps you keep the sound going. So you can quickly turn the page wherever you need to on that. So I'll give us 4 counts. I'm not going to do any dynamics, so just notes and rhythms carefully. Let's try it slowly together. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1. 'Stop and turn the page. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 3 and 2 and 3 and 4. Go on. 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Hold 2, 3.